Welcome to Transfer Business and News, man. I've been playing now, as I said, Rocky Dawuni threw a challenge to Ghana. And as the ordained Crown Prince of Ghana, I accepted the challenge, right? And yesterday on Transfer Business and News, I played a song, Wickedest Sound, featuring Stonebwoy. Today, Chenche Biye Dimewu, featuring Sarkodie, right? And today, welcome to Transfer Business and News with Ordained Crown Prince of Ghana and Poku-Hitzfield. Is another today. I was not supposed to come live, but then I felt I need to address this thing right here. Kylian Mbappe to Manchester United. Now, there are reports coming out from PSG that they are willing to let Kylian Mbappe leave the club. Kylian Mbappe leaving the club because in his extension, the last time around, the whole hula balloon that happened, he extended his contract by 2 years with an option of a third year, right? And he was in charge of that destiny. But then he is supposed to reply PSG with that extension in June, at the end of June, but then he has come out early to say he wants to leave, right? And they had a clause in which they don't want Kylian Mbappe leaving on a free transfer. So since they don't want Kylian Mbappe leaving on a free transfer and he's left with just 1 year, PSG are willing to let go of him. Now, I know Manchester United fans, this generation don't know who Manchester United are. Now, I want to put it out there, right? If Man City are being applauded for whatever they are doing now in 2023, and Manchester United did it way back 24 years ago, think about the greatness of the team we are talking about. But then, rival fans don't want Manchester United fans believing anymore. So when good players come up now, they try to downplay how big Manchester United is to Manchester United fans. And me, I know the team I began supporting way back in 1999. So Kylian Mbappe to Manchester United should be the topmost priority because he will get you a guaranteed 25 goals a season, whether you play him left, right. Now, we've been talking about golf in class between Manchester United and Manchester City. In the FA Cup final, you saw it. Julian Alvarez was on the bench, Riyad Mahrez was on the bench, and it was enough to beat Manchester United in the FA Cup final. Meanwhile, when you look at Manchester United's bench, we didn't have, what's the name? We only had Alejandro Garnacho as a game changer on the bench. And we brought on Wout Weghorst, for crying out loud. So, Kylian Mbappe to Manchester. Now, imagine, I hear people talking about Manchester United need to, FFP rules, blah, 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 blah. Now, keep quiet. Let me tell you something. If the Glazer family sells to Sheikh Jassim right now, look at how Manchester United will shoot upwards again. One, optimism will come. And if fans know that Erik ten Hag has been given the tools, do you know merchandises that we will sell? Do you know how everything Manchester United will sell, and we can make that money back, and FFP rules can never beat the biggest team in the world. So if we are talking about going the treble way again, like Manchester City, Kylian Mbappe leaving PSG right now should be the priority, because if you had let me ask you this question. If you have the option of Marcus Rashford or Kylian Mbappe on the left wing, who are you choosing? as a Manchester United fan. Of course, Rashford did a 30 goal a season. Much love to my boy. But then we are talking about in class. And both of them can play as a number 9 sometimes. So you are thinking, if Bruno Fernandes is behind Kylian Mbappe and Rashford, with a strong midfield, ball playing center backs, good players will always find a way of playing. And I'm imagining sometimes Mbappe as a number 10, picking up the ball on the 10, facing them. Now we go to Anfield with optimism. Now we go to Etihad with optimism because we have Kylian Mbappe. If you play Mbappe as a number 10 against Manchester City, see whether De Bruyne will play. You see, we need to have options up front. So the fact that Manchester United fans don't want to even think about Kylian Mbappe, I'm like, I didn't, as the ordained crown prince of Ghana, I didn't come on this earth to pay homage to mediocrity. No, I've always wanted to be the best version of myself. Excellence, excellence, excellence. So me, Sheikh Jassim, recently somebody in this life, right, it's been said that it takes just a maximum of 5 people to get to whoever you want. Somebody knows somebody that knows somebody. Now I am on the test stage to meet Sheikh Jassim Al-Thani because I want him to have a vision for Manchester United across Africa where we can use football to develop the beautiful talents here, right? Build infrastructures around Africa. We need to harness the football talent of the black man in Africa. So I have all these visions for Manchester United in Africa. And I'm on the 3rd man. It takes just 2 people, right? So I am doing these things and I am like, we need Kylian Mbappe and Marcus Rashford in the same team, for crying out loud, if we are ever going to win the treble. And Manchester United can recuperate whatever money we look at the positivity that will come with Sheikh Jassim. Everything going on. Then you bring Kylian Mbappe. Bring Harry Kane. Why? Man City had a World Cup winner on the bench. And what are you telling me? That I shouldn't also bring World Cup winners to Manchester United? Now, of course, the glam has faded a bit because supporters have allowed teams with mediocrity to criticize them. And if I'm a Manchester United fan, when I'm walking through wherever I walk through, I walk with my head high, irrespective of what is happening, right? I didn't come to this earth to support a mediocre club. That is why I feel I feel Sergeant Ratcliffe and the Ineos group and the connivement with the Glazer family all is create, loot, and share. Those are the same people governing big corporations, you see. They don't have visions for the next generation. So I feel Sheikh Jassim, I will get to him and tell him what United fans want. There's so much talent across Africa that can sometimes be in a United team. Eric Bailey has done his bit, you know. The black race I'm talking about. Marcus Rashford is there. He's a black man. So when we develop the talent in Africa, we will get more Marcus Rashfords because, you see, as the black race, wherever they've given us the chance to compete, we show them we have 9 DNA series, for crying out loud, right? And everybody knows this. Go and ask every geneticist. Every geneticist across the world knows it. Black people have 9 DNA series. White people have 6. We know it. So, Sheikh Jassim Al-Thani, come on, man. Sheikh Jassim, I am throwing my weight and everything behind the Sheikh Jassim project because I want us competing for somebody like Kylian Mbappe. This is Manchester United you are talking about. And you want me to be like, we should bring, no. I would rather, you know, sometimes I want to see Marcus Rashford on the bench like 5 games. Not because he's not important, but then He needs to rest sometimes. That is what Pep Guardiola does with his team. Haven't you noticed? It will get to a time you won't see Bernardo Silva in their starting lineup for like 5 games. Then he brings him in. It is like he's rotating his staff. And that is what I want for the Manchester United players. So sometimes, if you have Kylian Mbappe, sometimes Rashford can be on the bench like 5 games. He will gather his hunger back. Then when he's coming back, Bruno goes a bit, do you understand, find a new way of playing. Maybe Mbappe in the number 10 position. Now Bruno also relaxing. Do you know the reason why Ilkay Gundogan is so good in the dying embers of the season? Look at the shadows Pep gives him. He doesn't play him earlier on in the season. He waits till the end of the season and starts playing the experience of Ilkay Gundogan. And that is man management. So today, as a Manchester United fan, I can't wait for us to sign Kylian Mbappe. Let us compete. If he goes to Real Madrid, fine. I know Real's prestige is way bigger than us now. Of course, way bigger. Because they have a brand new stadium. We have Old Trafford, where the urinals are filled with piss. And you know that. The Glazer family has allowed the club to go in ruins. But fortunately, we can do the right thing now. And that is what I've been saying. I've been saying something. And if you are going to talk about human rights issues, and you are going to direct it towards Qatar, as somebody who is from England, then I am like, hey, do you read your own histories? So those things are in the past. When we look at the past, we should look at them with lessons, right? And move on as people, not with sentiments. Because yesterday I spoke about the law of polarity, right? We are not white and we are not black. We are here to observe. And as somebody who is super conscious and the ordained crown prince of Ghana, I know what I'm talking about. So let us give power to people who deserve it. I hope you understand what I mean, though. Let us give power to people who deserve it. Look at what Qatar is doing. Now, just look without being sentimental. Look through the world. Which people have developed faster in the last 50 years? The Middle Easterns. Look at what Dubai has done. Now, if I give you the opportunity to live in England right now and live in Dubai and give you a house similar worth, let's say $2 million house in Dubai, most people will choose Dubai because now England has become full of old buildings. Dubai is the age now, right? So we've seen what they've done in sport. Look at the structures they brought, and look at what Newcastle has become without not blowing over budget. Smart signings. Look at what they've become. And if we allow the Glazers, Sir Jim Ratcliffe, to create loot and share like they've done our fathers, like that they've done with so many things that are in ruins now, instead of them looking at the next generation, they are self-centered. We are here to create and live. This is just the 3D version of the universe. Everything is energy. I am energy. You are energy. If you break things down, you see everything is energy. So since we are energy and nobody is guaranteed tomorrow, why don't we make this place a better place? My name is Obonkume Kumanana Bediako-Poku, the ordained crown prince of Ghana. It's been a pleasure having you. Let me leave you. Kylian Mbappe to Manchester United is something we need to think about, and we need to think about now. If he is available, we should get him and get... How mediocre can you be and tell me that if Kylian Mbappe is available, you will be holding on to, without due respect, JD Sancho? If we had Kylian Mbappe in our team this season, we could have won so many things. We've won. We've taken so many objectives. But then look at Kylian Mbappe in this United team. you 30 plus goals a season, and it's guaranteed. So you get such people in the squad. You get people who are better than the players that played last season. That is how you create competition. Bring in Declan Rice, and all of a sudden you will realize Casemiro can sit down out for a game for like 10 games and miss the game, and Declan Rice can also sit for 10 games and Casemiro will come and do the job. Because you see, the competition will be there and people will want to play more. But don't bring a Casemiro understudy. This is Manchester United you are talking about. Bring somebody who can do the job better than Casemiro. Look at the stats. Look through the Premier League. Don't you have data anymore? Look through the Premier League. Most tackles, most interceptions. Look at it. Look at the age. Okay, this person is going to develop. Then you realize Moises Caicedo is everywhere. This boy, we should have signed him for 4 million way back. Now we need to spend 80. Okay, that is the life. We pick him up. Moises Caicedo should be here already. Declan Rice should be here. Then bring in Kylian Mbappe. Then if you can go for a top striker, go for Harry Kane. If he doesn't come, bring in Højlund. You are good to go. Bring in Kolo Muani. Get rid of Ilanga. Create competition. Let us create competition. How? I don't know what to say anymore. Manchester United is draining my energy. It's draining my energy. Now, let me send love to every black woman across this beautiful continent, man. Ghana, mama, hey, guys, let me ask you something. If you were the ordained crown prince of Ghana, have you seen African women? Have you seen women from Rwanda, Ethiopia? You would think Ghanaian women are mwah. I love Ghanaian women a lot. But then when you see others, you say, hey, black no, hey, Debbie. Black women. Oh. So if you are the ordained crown prince of Ghana, how many will you marry? Tell me, let me know in the comment section below. Assuming you were the ordained crown prince of Ghana. 54 countries in Africa. Having a wife in all of the, it would be nice. So, like you will go and then you come back, but don't be stupid. You know you can't chop all 50 for somebody who will help you. And so what? Yeah, so you move on, man. Let me send love to my brothers in Africa. Let me send love to the universe, man. Manchester United, we need to. Now, when you come on the live, please share it. Please share it, and keep tapping on the like. We have 3.4K likes.